Hey everyone, so in this video I'm going to show you how to make a snowflake with a square piece of paper instead of a rectangular piece of paper. So I'm going to move this down so you can see what I'm doing. So for this you are going to need a ruler and then a pencil and some scissors. Okay, so this is 8.5 inches, so I want this side to be 8.5 inches as well. So I'm gonna make a little mark, create my line, okay, and then cut. Okay. And it's a similar process to doing it with a rectangular piece of paper, but it does feel a little bit different. So you're gonna go ahead and fold your paper, okay? And then you want a middle point, okay? So it's 8.5 inches, so 4.25, okay? Fold her on over, okay, just like that. All right, and then fold her on over in the back, okay, just like that. So this side looks like this side looks like this, okay, and then you're gonna fold it one more time. Okay, and then you see where this little line is right here? You're gonna bring it across and cut your paper. And now you're ready to create your pattern, kind of like a sewing pattern. You know, there's different types of patterns. So I'm not talking about a pattern that repeats. I'm talking about a pattern that you use as a design to cut out, okay? So usually I just start cutting, but for many of you it might help you to draw out a design. So I'm gonna go ahead and draw out a design. This is the fun part because this is where you get to be as creative as you want to be with it, okay? And just don't make it so hard that it's like really hard for you to cut out. Okay, so I've got my design here. Now I'm going to follow my pencil lines to cut the design out. And you might not be able to follow them exactly, which is not the end of the world, that's okay. You know, it's funny, like when I was younger, I felt like I just wanted everything to be perfect all the time. And as I've gotten older, I'm kind of anti-perfect. Even with my art making, I'm like, you know what? There's some imperfections in this work of art, and that's what makes it beautiful. So again, if you don't cut this out quite right, it's okay. The fun is in the process of making and creating. Okay. All right. So here we go. Now this is the exciting part because you get to see what it looks like. Okay. So here we go. Pretty. Okay. So now the next thing I do is I usually put an iron on low and I iron out my snowflakes. Okay, and that way I can string them up and hang them or tape them to the window without them folding. Okay, if you are going to use an iron, make sure you use it with a parent so that you don't burn yourself or burn down the house. Okay, so don't do it alone. All right, and that is another way for you to make a snowflake. All right, happy art making.